Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Zvezda. So this is a kit in 1/72 scale. It's a new tooled plastic which copies Su-122, Soviet self-propelled gun from World War II. And we have a commercial sample which was bought with help of your donation. Nikki helped us with his donation to get this kit. I'm really thankful for this because now we have a chance to check this new release closer together in this video review. So first of all, it's a small scale kit, and as you can see, it has this sign of my first model. It's written here in Russian. I'm not sure why. There should be also English, but nevertheless, so it means that you can assemble this kit without glue, and here we have actually snap fit, no glue required written on the box. And in small scale it might be interesting for professional modelers as well. So packaging is standard for this kit. Here you can see comparison with my hand. Box art is really nice, and on this side we have some safety information and also paint codes. No decals map in this box, but we have some information about the kit. It will be also on the rear side. So here we have pictures of the finished model. Maybe I'll close the camera a bit so that you can see better these white colors. There are 76 parts inside, and assembled vehicle will be only 9.7 centimeters, so it's a 1/72 scale kit, so I'm sure you did not expect bigger sizes. And here, by the way, we have some other 1/72 scale kits from Zvezda, so if you're interested in getting more or checking them out, definitely check video reviews on our YouTube channel. Everything is closed with help of this tape, so I'm going to cut through and we will check everything together. Just give me a sec. Unlike big kits, here we have plastic bag loaded straight into the box, because big kits are usually packed into this brown box, but here we have slightly different boxing design. So I suggest we start with plastic parts. As you remember, there were how many? I think 76 plastic parts. That's why there is no surprise that all of them fit on one plastic frame, and there is also black frame for tracks. And this is a sealed plastic bag, so I'm going to cut through and then we will check everything together. Just give me a second. In the meantime, let me remind you that you can also support us with your donations. Even smallest donations matter because they help us get such interesting releases. They also help us upgrade our equipment in order to improve photo and video quality. And you can do it by clicking the link in the video description, which will direct you to the PayPal gate. Or you can press the support DSV button on our website on the desktop version, which will make it possible to access the PayPal gate as well. So here we have lower hull section, which is molded as a single piece part, and that's really cool because it will help you avoid any alignment issues. As you can see, even suspension arms are pre-molded. Of course, there is nothing inside except of Zvezda logo here, and that's pretty much all. By the way, why do we have year 2010? Interesting. Next we continue with black plastic sprue. I think we should start with black one, because here we have track parts. So these plastic tracks will have to be wrapped around the road wheels on your small tank, and that might be a bit tedious process to do, but as far as I remember, these parts are more or less flexible. It just requires due care and you'll be good to go. But as you can see, external features look nice, notably better than typical vinyl offering, and here you can check them from the opposite side. Okay. Next we continue with bigger gray plastic frame. So this one actually carries all parts for the vehicle. Here you can see them all. So we have one piece road wheels, we have top hull cover, and also some parts for the main gun here. I'm just trying to find the one piece barrel. I really hope that it is included here, because otherwise it will be a bit tricky to get the nice finish on this model. I guess we will have to check the assembly manual for this kit, but let's zoom in as much as we can so that you can check what is actually supplied here. So we have towing cable here, we have tensioners and idlers, some Pioneer tools, road wheels which are molded as one-piece parts, and inside small scale it will be a bit tricky to paint this things, so be ready for that. It might require some masks, maybe a template, so it would be a good idea, because otherwise it will be a bit tedious job to do. Next we continue with Pioneer tools and some parts for the rear hull section. Another portion of road wheels for the opposite side. Here we have tensioners, and this large cylinders, there are actually few tanks which will be assembled out of several parts, out of 3 parts actually, because as you can see, side ends are molded separately together with holders. And here we have 2 more road wheels. So this is a top hull cover. Of course all hatches are pre-molded and you won't be able to open anything on this model, but it would be strange to expect something different on the snap fit kit. And just to prove that it is a snap fit kit, here we have really large guiding elements which might be handy for the proper alignment of the parts together. I'm still wondering where is the main barrel. We have to check assembly manual, I'm more than sure in this. But first there is Decals sheet which was just flying around in the box. I'm not sure why it was packed like this. Printing quality looks nice, so it's just a matter of careful application. You'll be having a nice finish. Next we also have, well, this is a small note for the Czech market, that this kit is not for children and blah blah blah. Next we also have one more safety note. Come on, this is a plastic kit, we all know what is this. So here is another safety note. Nothing interesting, we can throw it away. And one more is dedicated to marking guides. So there are only 2 marking options included into this kit, surprisingly. So here you can see it. And the marking guide is printed in color. Well, at least you will be able to guess what to do, but it's quite easy. We have full green vehicle and we also have full white vehicle for the winter version. And again, you might search for some reference photos in order to replicate something different. In smaller scale, it will be easier to do an alternative camouflage. Next we continue with assembly manual. So this one is printed in black and white format, also typical standard for Zvezda. Let's close the camera a bit. So we have short history note here. We also have some assembly advices or tips. Next we continue with assembly of the main gun. So basically the end of the main gun, it will be a one-piece part, so at least something will be a single piece in this area, but you have to work on the main barrel. Next we continue with assembly process, which continues here on the main hull. So you install this main gun onto the top hull cover. As you can see, it will be fixed with special pin. Again, I remind that all this stuff can be done without glue, so it's really useful thing for some modelers who just want to start assembling or building models. Here we install the rear armor plate for the superstructure. Here we have various minor elements such as towing hooks and headlamp, Pioneer tools which getting installed, and storage box here. They are getting installed on the top hull cover. Next we work on the lower hull section by installing all these road wheels. And as you remember, we have plastic tracks here, so that's actually what you will have to do. You will have to wrap it around these road wheels, and I'm suggesting to be careful in this area. Why I'm a bit confused, because as you can see, one road wheel should stay in this. Oh, so it is fixed in between these parts, and this wheel actually hold in both ends of the track. This is really interesting, and in case you would like to get this part even more flexible, it will be a wise idea to warm it up a bit, and then it will be properly bending around the road wheels. And the final step involves installation of the top hull cover on the lower hull cover. And here, that's not all. So here we continue with another portion of Pioneer tools, bags and storage box. Here, by the way, you can see how the fuel tanks get assembled. They will be installed on the rear section of this vehicle. We install fences and also towing cables. And that's pretty much all. So 12 steps in total. Let me read what is written here. So yeah, you can add these parts by using the glue. So if you are eager to have more features in your small scale Su-122, definitely do this. But I'm more than sure that various modelers, they will be building this model with glue. At least I usually do this because it gives you a bit more, I would say, belief in your model. So this kit should be already available in all good model shops. Again, I thank you for your donations which made this review possible, and of course I will be happy to hear your opinion about such a release. Do not forget to write it here in the comment section below, and if you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye!